Yeah, I think overall in the two tournaments, I think we've played really clean. I think that's the biggest thing is limiting teams to 27 outs. You got to make the routine and make people hit to beat you. And I think our defense has really been a key, and our staff ERA has been outstanding of late. So I think if we can continue to do that, we'll be in a good position. The Sticks did wake up a little bit more in the regionals. In the LAC, we did face some very good arms. In the regionals, we did as well, but I thought we kept the line moving a little bit more. I think in the LECs, we were chasing hits rather than just having good team at-bats and just doing less. I think anytime we get early runs, I think everyone sort of relaxes. So I think we got out to a couple good starts over the weekend, got some runs on the board. I thought Zog had a really good tournament, and that's a key for us. When the top of the order with Herzog and Lopez are getting on base for Budreas, and Catraro and Riley, I think good things happen for the offense. Yeah, we didn't click fully, but I think different guys stepped up in different games, and I think that's the mark of a good lineup. We try to be really balanced 1 through 9. We've had some games where the bottom of the order has carried us. We've had some games where the top of the order has carried us. So for us, it doesn't really matter who does the job, but whoever's up in those big spots with runners in scoring position, we need them to get a barrel on a ball and put the ball in play hard. I think limiting strikeouts with runners in scoring position has been a key thing for us over the last month, and we'll need to continue to do that this weekend. It's a little different just in terms of, you don't have 7 teams to worry about. Last weekend it was 3. This weekend it's 1. So I think you can dive in a little bit deeper onto the scouting piece and really just try and see kind of what they do well, what maybe you can exploit. And, really at the end of the day, it's really about what the Beacons do. I think if we play good quality baseball, we'll do extremely well. Yeah, I've been following NEC for probably about 3 years. They had a coaching change a few years back, and they've really been out on the recruiting trail. So a lot of kudos to them with building up from the ground up and really becoming a contender in New England. I think Coach Doyle took over right at the start of the season, which, that can usually go one of two ways. And tip of the cap to him for getting the team where they are right now. They've played extremely well. They're a really talented team. They're a deep team. And while they might lack some NCAA regional experience, they have a lot of guys who played in the JUCO World Series or, transfers from D2 schools who are powerhouses. So I think they're all sort of familiar with postseason play. They got a couple of really good pitchers on the mound. With Powers and Vargas. They've got some depth with their bullpen, and they've got a very dynamic offense. I think they've got a couple of guys over 400 with Delaney, Tilles, Nunez, and Ibar, who are all really strong sticks. They've got some power guys with Morin and Delaney. Both have 7 home runs. They've got really good team speed. And I think, they grind 1 through 9, so I expect them to come out and really compete. They got a lot of local guys, so I think it should be an awesome atmosphere, and we're excited to play. And I think in a 2 out of 3 series, the best team will win. So whether it's us or them, the best team from this region will be going forward to represent Cedar Rapids. We got to play clean. Watching the games from the regionals, they did a great job of making opponents pay when they made mistakes. And I think that's something where they're a team that plays off a lot of emotion, and they really capitalized when teams have thrown away the ball or given them that extra out. So I think playing clean will be huge. I think we'll need to really execute pitches down in the strike zone. We're going to have to be able to throw multiple pitches for strikes because they do have some really talented hitters. So you're going to have to be able to mix and match some pitches. And then I think on the offensive side, we're going to have to grind ABs and try to get to the bullpen.